Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I hope everything's okay in your life. In this video you will watch episode 6 of the Road to 750 G score series. It will be a simpler video, not like the previous videos with a lots of silver losts and the damage to myself. At the same time you will find the explanation section at the end of the video. In this section I will try to explain to you why I rerolled from Valkyrie to Dracania class and some things about my future plan for my channel. Enjoy watching. Alright, you watched the action part. First of all, I would like to tell you briefly what I'm planning for the future of channel. Thanks to your interest in the channel, my channel is growing day by day. The older it gets, the more responsible I feel on behalf of for BDO community. Because of this responsibility, I started a new series. Many of you may laugh at this and make fun of this series. However, in previous years, I saw that similar video or visual works attract the attention of PA and took a step. I explained the explanation of the video series and the logic of starting the series in detail in the video. If you are curious about this series, you can go to that video from the link at top right and watch it. On the other hand, my second statement will be about my gear progression. As you know, at the end of a very long and difficult process, I got the result of 20 Debo attempts in the belt. And this difficult process made me mentally tired against the game. That's why I felt need to slow down a bit. At the same time, as you know, a new region and the Dead God Clothes will be added to the game in the near future. As an endgame player and also content creator for you, I'm grinding for resources to make it pet directly when I get it. Hopefully I can make it. I have around 100,000 cronstones and I'm increasing it regularly. Of course, I take steps for the Deboreka, but these steps are not as tight and fast as I did in the first 20 attempts. Let's talk about rerolling decision. Why I did this. So many people asked why I did this. First of all, I would like to point out that there is absolutely no reason why I don't like the Valkyrie class or because the class is so bad I cannot handle her and etc. I learned everything there is to learn about this class. I have tried everything there is to experience. I've been in a Siege War and Node War over the years many times. GVGs, Guild Wars, RBFs, every kind of PvP, every kind of PvE things. I noticed that I'm experiencing a general distancing towards the game. Imagine that you are playing Valkyrie for about 5 years and you stayed from the worst to the best. There is a single point left where I don't use the skill and ultimate in Siege Wars. Every point of the castles I just release my ultimate, I did massacre in that point. There is no new method that I haven't tried to produce a tactic or something. This situation pushed me into a vacuum. This is the main reason why I left the class. Otherwise, the class is not bad. The Valkyrie class is still one of the most beautiful class in the game. Another indirect factor is, as you know, a serious disaster took place in my country. a very big earthquake, and the effect of this earthquake hit the whole country in real life. Some were directly affected, some indirectly, like me. As someone who felt and lived the earthquake, thank God I have not lost my family. However, when I was talking about my friends from the university and the losses among them, I've mentally distanced myself from life itself. I have always said that BDO is a good and perfect game for rehabilitation in these kinds of issues. It offers a lot of things to do for you in the game. You can distract your mind with these things it offers. I made a decision because of that and to move myself to a new class and distance myself from my sorrows. These are the main reasons for moving to the new class. The primary big reason is to have done everything that could be done for Valkyrie. Another and the indirect reason is to create a new goal that will allow me to get away from my problems I experience in my real life. So what I think of Drakania? What am I thinking about Drakania? The Drakania class is the game's most original and deepest design class. It's a class that requires high APM, takes a long time to learn, and is definitely not for newbie players. Imagine that you have 26 awakening skills and I'm talking about a character that uses all of them actively. I was tempted by this mess and the PvP reward I would receive as a result, because the class is a class that has no problem with damage in PvP. A class that can make you happy when you get the rewards it offers. But as I said, this class is not an easy class. A very high attention class with a lot of cancel mechanics and etc. Unfortunately, I have to add this, it is below average in terms of PvE. PA has done some works recently, but not even close to be enough. It is very hard for the class to reach average values in PvE, so you need to play with APM very carefully. Unfortunately, it is not very satisfying to spend so much effort and get average results for this high attention and a high APM. That's why I tagged the Wusa class for PvE comfort and better results. There's a lot of up-to-date content on the channel about Wusa class. You can follow them. At the same time, I plan to make a certain videos about Drakania PvE and PvP combos in the future. And my last surprise is on behalf of the PvP tier list. I'm very happy with your interest in the PvE tier lists. It got 100k views in like 2 weeks and thank you very much for that. It shows me that I have accomplished something. On the other hand, I started to work on PvP tier list. It will be a video process that will take a little more time than a PvE tier list. Okay, I know, I talk too much, and here we come to the end of the video. Thank you for listening me and sharing my thoughts so far. I hope you guys like my content. Do not forget, BDO is just a game. Have a nice game.